Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic: when is quantity better than quality? Points in any match. Doesn't matter how you scored, a point's a point. Unless you're a contestant on whose line is it anyway, because the points don't matter. And now it's time for scenes from a hat. If you're an alcoholic, then probably booze. Yup. Used to drink high-dollar liquors and craft brews, stuff like that. Now I just drink shitty cheap vodka and occasionally natty /PBR and never go out. Trying to leave it all behind. Easier said than done though. Edit, thanks for the kind words and encouragement. Each time I relapse and go on a bender, getting sober gets harder and the withdrawals are worse, / even after having seizures I'm still drawn to it. It's fucked. Quitting is extremely difficult. I was a serious alcoholic for probably about 6 to 7 years, where I was drinking a half, 3/4 of a fifth of whiskey on top of 6 to 10 heavy beers every single night. I finally quit and it was insanely hard, and I made it 2 years. Now I'm back at it again. I completely cut out hard liquor, but I still drink an absolute sheetload of beer. It's not even 2 p.m. here yet and I've already drank 4 Tallboy IPAs, 7.25% ABV. It sucks, and alcoholism is expensive as fuck, even when you're trying to be cheap. Edit, normally I don't edit, and yes I know /r/award speech edits, but I took a nap and woke up to 150 messages and it's hard to reply to everyone, so I'm making a general reply here. Many of the responses have been inspirational, many of them telling me their personal stories, and the occasional asshole, hey what are you gonna do? Thanks to all for the support and kind words, it really helps. I've read every single message. Also, although I don't think my post was worthy of any medals, I thank the anonymous Redditors for giving such. It's a nice token of generosity, though I feel your money is best spent elsewhere. Thanks again for all the kind words. They really do help. Hairties and bobby pins because you lose them anyway. I can't agree more. In my household, there's also the possibility that our cat has stolen them. I'd rather have extra over needing to wrestle the cat for something I paid way too much for. My pug is obsessed with bobbins. Aka hair ties, loves to chew /twang /fling them. I buy them in bulk to keep him happy. Spending time with your kids. Your kids don't care that you took them to France for 2 weeks, if you're not around the rest of the year. It's much more important to be present, and to be a part of their daily routines. Edit for clarification. When I say spending time, I mean interacting with them. Not just occupying the same room and being inattentive. Also, yes, I get it, if they spend all day beating you, then it's not great. I'd like to think I didn't have to be explicit about that. Presence over presence. ETA, thank you for the silver. Y'all are so sweet. Water when you're fighting a fire. Can't put out a burning building with a bottle of Fiji water. Edit, added water for clarity. Challenge accepted. Send me the live elite link. I'd rather have a buttload of crumpled $100 bills than one shiny new one. Edit, thanks for the silver, kind stranger. I never thought my silly joke would be seen at all, let alone top 18 Kelvin likes. How many crumpled $100s can you fit up your ass? It's actually the way they get crumpled. Zerg rush. Speed is a quality. And a quantity. Dollars. I'll take 1 million even if they are in barely acceptable condition, _. Alright, 1 million Zimbabwean dollars, just for you. /the Moki Spore. Bees. When Oprah Winfrey gave away a bunch of bees on her show, it didn't matter if they were top quality or not. A bee is a bee. Did I miss this episode? Bees.com. When you have more troops than the enemy has bullets. Russian anthem increases. Edit, I'm making a joke about World War II, so please stop commenting about the Winter War and the White Death. Conversely, when you have more bullets than the enemy has things to shoot. Accuracy through volume, it's the American way, TM. Suppressing fire is no joke. Militaries use it for a reason. If they can't poke their head out, they can't see what you're doing. Guitar picks. It doesn't matter if you have a crappy hand-me-down one or a fancy collector's one, you're going to lose it one way or another. I met a guitar player a few weeks ago who mentioned that she has the same pick since dunno, 15 years or so. It's a teardrop-shaped one, which was pretty expensive, as she said. I have one that's 20 years old. I haven't been using it that long, it just got lost for 19.5 years. Qualified votes in an election. Quality is 100% irrelevant. Askreddit changed votes to qualified votes for clarity. In America, you could consider a rural vote to be higher quality than an urban vote because of its weight in the Electoral College. Also, people in swing states / battleground states are much more valuable than people voting in states where there's such a huge margin that the result is practically known before they start campaigns. A few years back, my mom ordered an Amazon Alexa from eBay. Rather than ordering it from Amazon like anyone else would have, she decided to be stubborn and order again when 2 weeks passed and no delivery. 2 weeks became a month, and at this point my mother had ordered about a dozen of these Alexas in dues of one showing "Oh finally." This was in early March 2016. She eventually forgot about it. Then August 2017 happened. I walk downstairs in the morning to see her complaining about getting 17 knockoff Chinese Alexas that talk in a very unsettling voice. She tries to return them but has no success there, so finally giving in to defeat, she gives them to me since no one else would want them. They really can't do much on their own, but once I discovered that they will repeat any phrase you tell them to, I would put them all within close vicinity, and this is where the fun began. I would say Alexa, and then out them on full volume. After about 30 seconds the only audible noise within my household was a domino effect of knockoff Alexas reciting the command which triggered their surrounding comrades. I can also Bluetooth connect them to all play songs from my phone. They are not consistent with their timing, so the songs come out as the "you godforsake" sounds of Sita being butt forked dry in a wood tulle. I love my dysfunctional Alexas. All 17 of them. Edit, this is the first post I've ever made on Reddit. I feel famous right now, holy shit. Thanks y'all. If I find the Alexas my mom boiked on eBay, I'll provide you all with a link. I really hope they still exist. We need video of this godforsaken cacophony of Alexas calling upon each other. Second this. GPA. Unless your school does weighted, you only need a S to get a good one. Everyone in my graduating class with 4.0 S took 4 years of home EC and gym class to blow off their time in school. Yup, I took a bunch of super hard classes, did loads of work, and ended up with 3.6, my friend took a bunch of easier classes, and got 4.0 without any massive effort. In my country you have to take the harder classes to get into any respectable university. So you couldn't just take 25 gym classes. According to a lot of teachers and professors, words in a paper. I hated that so much in high school and college, where I would have to add a bunch of extra bullshit to a paper to meet the minimum amount of words. I'm a university professor, and that's why I no longer have an exact page count. I would like a reaction paper of 2 to 5 pages. Say what you have to say and keep it at that. It still freaks some students out. They have been programmed by their prior educational experiences to deliver an exact page / word count. The ambiguity is too much for them. I just remind them that lots of things in the real world don't have page counts. That's interesting. Most of my teacher would only give a maximum number of pages, but not a minimum. That way the bad essays wouldn't be too long XD. Funeral kazoos. The fuck is a funeral kazoo? I am glad you asked, and what a good question that is. What is it? Well, just as the name states, it is a kazoo you use specifically during funerals. Are you tired of looking at all the people despairing over the loss of a good friend, family and loved member of the community? Is that widow annoying you with her tears over her husband's cold, dead body? Wanna make little Tommy stop bowling his eyes out because his last words to his dad were "I hate you, you don't understand me," and that's a regret he will carry for the rest of his life? Well, funeral kazoo is your best bet to lighten the mood and turn all those frowns into smiles. Just one single blow and you will get the party started, because I am sure good old Watshisame would want you to remember him with a warm smile. Motherfuck Tupperware lids. None of them fit your Tupperware. /the Moki Spore. Do they ever? Happiness. I'd rather have more people happy than fewer people with more happiness. This is wholesome. Just reading this makes me happy. Count me in as one more happy person. Upvotees. Edit, thanks for quality upvotees guys. Take it Mayo. Edit, thank you for free upvotes ah ha 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 ha. That's a quality upvote. Edible food. For some people at least. I think you mean edible. But I agree. I'd rather go to a buffet and be full than a fancy restaurant that leaves me broke and hungry. TBF, you go for the taste at a fancy restaurant and the individual plates are small b/c, you're supposed to go for the full course. When you eat rice. One good rice grain won't satisfy hunger, but a cup of mediocre rice will. Rice is great when you're hungry and you want to eat like 10,000 of something. Mitch Hedberg. I used to steal jokes. I still do, but I used to too.